Hi guys, welcome to the channel and to the energy update for those of you single and in the pursuit of a new romantic connection. So we have all the cards already on the table. I will guide you through them. We have 3 oracle cards: Vast Vistas, Expand Your Horizons, Watching Clouds, Lie Back, Rest and Relax, and Unknown Territory. You are exactly where you need to be. And then the overall energies for you: 5 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Wands and the Chariot, plus 2 rows of energies about, let's say, 2 persons that can have the chance to interact with you in the romantic arena. We are going to get to these energies in a couple of minutes. First and foremost, guys, let's talk about the overall energies for you. I have to say that you can have quite a lot of confusion around you. Noisy and annoying people can try to bother you guys a little bit, maybe a little bit too much also. The 5 of Wands is an energy that can describe not just confusion, but also inner conflicts and inner turmoil. For me, it vibes like the Alicia Keys song with the lyrics, people keep talking, they can say what they like. It can even be about gossip. Sometimes. I would say that there can be people that can talk about you or that can talk with you in order to catch your attention because they can perceive that you can manifest the Queen of Pentacles energy even if you are a man. Of course, we are just talking about energies. You can be extremely open. You can be truly a decent human being available to interact with other people in order to offer advice, information, even help or support, something that the Queen of Pentacles can most definitely do. But we have always to remember that it is unfair to take advantage of someone that can manifest Queen of Pentacles energies. And so it's possible that some of you guys maybe have been burned by this type of experience in the past, and now you can be more cautious, the 7 of Wands. So I have to say that if we think about a new romantic connection, some of you can be wise enough to understand when it can be the right moment to put a stop to an interaction. And the 7 of Wands can be that type of ability, because we know that the man is basically resisting multiple ones that can even be avances, offers coming from other people. But if these offers are coming from the same people that we can associate to the 5 of Wands, chances are that you are not exactly excited by these offers. And that's why you can decide to say, thanks, but no thanks, you shall not pass. It is true that the Chariot is about a successful movement forward, and you can be successful and satisfied with the endeavors that can be basically involved in your everyday life. If we think about, for example, professional situations or the opportunity to be recognized as a good person, like the Queen of Pentacles can be. But when it comes to love, there can be the perception that the fair companion for you has not shown up yet. And this can be something that we have to work with, we cannot get upset about the situation. We have to go with the flow. The Chariot can be an encouragement when it comes to that, because for me, the Chariot is guided by the star. The star can be the opportunity to figure out, to know what is the type of situation that can be the one that we truly want, and then there can be the encouragement to pay attention in order to properly recognize it. At some point, you will have to lower the wand in the 7 of Wands, because this is the only real chance to get to know someone new a little bit more. And this does not mean that the process has to be rushed, you know, kinda like we are in a hurry. But the openness of the Queen of Pentacles at some point will have to be honored in a way that can grant in favor of a new person the chance to display what they have, and then you will still have the opportunity to decide, you know? But the Seven of Wands can be like a double-edged sword, you know, because it's a defensive stand. It can be justified, maybe also because of previous experiences, but at some point we have to make adjustments, otherwise the energy can truly play against us, you know? And it can even be better safe than sorry type of mentality that can prevent us from the chance to embrace a new opportunity that can even be positive, you know? So we have to find some type of new balancing act. I kinda like the Vast Vistas Oracle card, guys, because the message is meaningful, expand your horizons, and there is a figure, there is a man that is coming out of a box. And this is kinda the point that I was trying to share with you. Watching clouds, an encouragement to look around, lie back, rest and relax, even if there can be the perception to find ourselves in unknown territory. But the message is interesting, you are exactly where you need to be, so some of you can truly be called to accept and embrace the stage of the journey that can ask you guys to kind of stay open, you know, stay open to the opportunities, to the possibilities, and then you will still have the chance to evaluate if there can be someone that can be deserving of your attention. Speaking of that, let's start to get to know a little bit more the first person. So they get the Three of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the King of Cups. The focus for this person is the major arcana of the Tower. Guys, we know the Tower, major shift on an energy level, crumbling down of a situation that maybe didn't have foundations strong enough. This person also gets the Three of Swords, so you know, there can be trust issues for this individual. And if we look at the posture of the warrior in the Seven of Pentacles, I hope that you can see the card. The warrior is kind of looking over his shoulder, you know. He can be cautious because maybe it doesn't entirely trust a situation or someone that can be around him. This person maybe has left behind connections in the romantic arena that didn't go well. The last one, for sure, Tower, Three of Swords. We have a warrior on his knees with 3 swords in the back. And there is another warrior that can be the one ready to swing the axe for the last hit, you know? A lot of questions and doubts for this person. They can have a chip on their shoulder also, and it's like difficult to interact with them at first. Because the sword is pointed downwards in the Seven of Pentacles, and even if this person can have options, all the shields on the wall, they are not exactly in the mood of jumping right away in a new romantic connection. The Nine of Cups is interesting because in this version of the card we have warriors that are trying to celebrate basically some occasion. This can be what this person can be interested to do right now, but not necessarily if we think about the chance to fulfill a wish when it comes to romantic connection. The King of Cups is interesting, guys, because it's an energy about emotional maturity. But for me, it can also be an energy able to describe someone that can struggle to express feelings and emotions. This can be the case. So some of you might have the opportunity to interact with someone that can find a way to catch your attention. Maybe in a public space or a public event that the two of you can attend, but the interaction can be simple and easy, but not necessarily aimed at a romantic connection, because this person can even say that right now, they don't feel it. And so, in some sense, this person is basically allowing the last experience that was not positive, because we are talking about the fall of a tower, to dictate even what new connections can truly offer. So this flow about this person doesn't seem to be exactly one able to describe someone that can be available to a romantic connection, because they can have truly trust issues, guys, and it seems that they are not willing to let go of those burdens just yet. So it would be wise to consider this factor if you resonate with the scenario, or if you recognize someone that can manifest these energies in an interaction with you. Speaking about person number 2, they get the 6 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. The focus for this person, the Chariot. So guys, a couple of things with this flow. It can describe 2 types of persons. One can be interesting, the other one not so much. I will start from the one that is not exactly interesting. We can think about a player, a cheater, or someone that cannot be trusted. The 7 of Swords in this version of the card can be like an ambush. So this person can be someone with a hidden agenda, someone that can wait for the right moment to charm a potential new person. They have had a certain amount of success in doing so. They can value passion, lust, desire, sex more than love, the Knight of Cups versus the Knight of Wands, basically. They can be clear about that. They can be a good talker, the Ace of Swords, truth and clarity. But in this case, the energy is not honored properly because of the 7 of Swords. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles, which for me can be a woman up, woman down dynamic. Even in this version of the card, this person can be someone that brags a lot, someone that can bet with other people that they can achieve a goal with a potential new lover, for example, but they are not able to truly offer what can be necessary in favor of a positive romantic connection. So if you are interacting with someone new that can be, questionable, the interaction can truly feel like you are in unknown territory. You have to pay attention, watching clouds, but basically do not take action. That's why the 7 of Wands can kick in, because it can be a defensive mode, justified in this case, and expand your horizons. The message in the Vast Vistas Oracle card seems to be what this person is not able to do. They are thinking small because they see every interaction in the romantic arena as the chance to get laid. And so this was one of the 2 types of persons described by these energies. The second type can be instead someone that has been hammered by previous connections with potential players or cheaters. So they have been cheated on, they have been taken advantage of by previous partners, they can be super cautious because even this person in the second scenario can have trust issues, guys, which seems to be a factor for the two rows of energies. They can have a fear, an inner fear that every new person can turn out to be someone that plays with their heart and takes advantage of them. They can say that. If this person in the second scenario has the chance to speak with you, they can say that. They can tell you what happened to them in the past, and they can even say that they would be interested in the chance to share love, feelings, and emotions, but they can struggle to trust a new person. And so that's why I was saying that the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles that you got are two energies that have to work in tandem, because openness can be perceived positively by another person, and it can allow a connection to take a step forward. And the Seven of Wands instead can be something that can push away other people. If you find this person interesting, despite the trust issues that they can have, there can be success because of the double chariot for the interaction, but the two of you will have to basically step out from your comfort zone, allow me to say, if you truly want to give a chance to the connection. It can be a little bit scary, allow me to say, between quotes, of course, the word, but it's like being in unknown territory. There can be the opportunity, guys, overall, because in the second scenario, when it comes to this row of energies, this person can value heart, feelings, and emotions and love in the right way. Unfortunately for them, they have been hammered by previous situations, and now a certain amount of effort can be necessary in order to basically demonstrate to this person that not everyone has to be a player, a cheater, or someone that is not deserving of trust. So this is a factor that deserves attention, you know? So, guys, overall, I would say an iffy situation, the first one, person number one. A situation that should be avoided, the one with a potential player. And then another one, always from the second row, that can be deserving to be explored. But of course, we cannot rush it. It's impossible to do so. Now, guys, out of curiosity and just for fun, let's pull a time card for each person, person number one and person number two, regardless of the nuances that we have seen. Let's always remember that time is fluid. Maybe some of you are already interacting with someone that can fit these energies. And we shouldn't put ourselves in a box when it comes to the time factor in a general reading. Let's do this just for fun. So let's see, person number one, here we go, this one. Within the next few weeks, especially if there is a gathering involved in the situation, maybe a meeting, maybe something that can be also about professional endeavors, an opportunity to share the same room with someone, you know, in a public event. Let's see person number two, this one. Here we go. In the near future. So, guys, in the scenario that was not exactly positive, the one about a potential player, pay attention to the interactions, trust your gut, trust your sixth sense, you know, if there is someone with intentions that are not so clear. And then again, if you have the opportunity to interact with someone with a challenging recent past, and maybe trust issues of some sort, evaluate the conversation that you can share with them in order to figure out if they are still hostage of that challenging past, or if the two of you can share an honest exchange about how your connection can be explored, guys. Because in that scenario, there can be, a percentage of success that can be achieved if you decide to work together. So, guys, I hope that I made myself clear and this was helpful somehow, some way. Let us know if you resonate, comment, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I wish you the best. Take very good care of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.